Hello, folks, and welcome to the Daily Dose of Twilight. As always, my sources may be dubious, so remain skeptical, do your own research, and always maintain a healthy level of intellectual self-defense. Good evening, carbon debt holders. I'm coming to you from the heart of the sinking ship. Please keep your arms, legs, and critical thinking skills to yourselves at all times. Tonight, Rise of the End-Time Fascism, because apparently regular fascism just wasn't ambitious enough. Yes, dear viewers, fascism is back, with an upgrade. Well, that's being generous. It's traded its jackboots for designer camouflage, ditched its brown shirts for tech bro hoodies, and swapped the torchlit rallies for TED Talks on post-collapse freedom ecosystems. This isn't your grandfather's fascism. It's faster, louder, and preaching catastrophe online. A Frankenstein's monster of reactionary politics, climate denial, crypto-funded bunkers, and sermons live-streamed from underground bunkers. It's not about building a 1,000-year Reich anymore. No, now it's about surviving 10 more years and charging you $14.99 a month for the live stream. Let's talk about the players. First, we have the techno-libertarian bunker barons, billionaires with SpaceX stock and subterranean spas, who believe democracy is a failed beta test and society should run more like an app, unstoppable, opaque, and impossible to uninstall. These men, and they are always men, have looked at rising sea levels, the mass extinctions, and the collapse of civil infrastructure and concluded, yes, the problem is poor people voting. They've purchased land in New Zealand, stocked it with drone turrets and hydroponic kale, and are currently workshopping the name for their survival compound startup. So far, Vault B&B is topping the list. Then there's the Evangelical doomsday wing, who are at this very moment preparing for Rapture's guest list and staring at their neighbors in fear that they are satanic communists. Actually, they are Catholics. English just isn't their first language, so they aren't speaking it often. This doomsday wing isn't worried about climate change. In fact, they welcome it, excited for the day the sky opens and Jesus descends like a WWE wrestler wielding vengeful Jesus fire. Together, these factions form a beautiful unholy alliance, a cross between the Book of Revelation, the Atlas Shrugged, and a crypto scam pyramid. But what makes it fascism, you ask? Let's check the list. Cult of personality? Check. Militarized identity politics? Check. Deep loathing for pluralism, journalists, and reality itself? Oh, baby, check, check, check. This flavor of fascism isn't promising a utopia, it's promising to outlive you. It's not about a better tomorrow, it's about surviving the next civilizational aneurysm with a full tank of gas, an AR-15, and a philosophy degree from YouTube. This is why it's called End Times Fascism. It doesn't want to rule the world, it wants to hoard canned goods after the world ends. Meanwhile, traditional conservatives are left clutching their Reagan bobbleheads, muttering about tax brackets and wondering why their base now wants to crucify Dr. Fauci live on TikTok. Democrats, for their part, have responded to this existential threat of apocalypse-tinged authoritarianism with their new battle cry, "Let them!" And you, yes, you at home, eating expired ramen in a hoodie. What can you do? You can vote, sure. Just be aware that the other side thinks elections are demonic rituals and their ballots should be mailed with hollow point ammunition and holy water. You could protest, but you'll need permits, lawyers, and future medical attention because the cops are now sponsored by Raytheon. Or you could build your own bunker, stock it with hope, decency, and the last copy of Animal Farm. And wait. Wait for what? Hard to say. Collapse, revival, or just another Tuesday where billionaires yell freedom while building moats around their tech fiefdom city-state tyrannies. Well, that's all for tonight, folks. Sleep well if you still sleep, and remember, when fascism comes back, it won't be in jackboots. It'll be in cargo shorts selling NFTs and screaming about the deep state through satellite dishes. I'm Benjamin, and may the odds always be in the favor of your bunker's filtration systems. Okay. Well, that does it for tonight. As always, if you have anything you'd like me to read, leave it in the comments, or if you just want to tell me what you think. And that has been another Daily Dose of Twilight.
From my attic I stab it thee!